Hi there, I'm Don Yoakum, and if I'm speaking to you today, it is very likely you have done something extraordinary. So I'm excited to share with you what I believe to be the best business opportunity in real estate brokerage today. It is not for everybody. We're sharing this with you because it is very likely in the real estate industry you've built a tremendous sales organization. You have now this master skill of attracting and retaining talent, and we hope a heart and aptitude for coaching. So without further ado, I'll show you the plan. First thing that we do when we launch is we define your region, not because you're limited to a region, but because when you concentrate highly talented people within a smaller geographic area, it creates a magnified effect and exponential growth. I illustrate here the Northwest because that's where I'm from, and I'm going to show you a plan to build a 500-person sales organization in 3 years' time. How can I say that with such confidence? Because I've done it in less, with a plan far less intentional than what you're seeing today. I'm hoping to perhaps have you avoid some of the 37 potholes that I fell into in my journey, but I still did get there, and I'm excited for you to achieve that as well, and more. So, in addition to following this plan, one of the things that we want you to do within 6 months is hire someone of similar talent to you and have them rinse and repeat that process. And then that person will do the same, and then that person will do the same. So now what's happened is we've created a synergistic effect of 4 incredibly talented people working in one region towards a similar goal of building a 2,000-person sales organization, of which, of course, you'll be the benefactor. Now, this is the bridge. What's been challenging up until a couple months ago is that we've been talking to people like you, but you're making $250,000 a year. And so to come over and build a sales organization, we can show you how to get to $25,000 a month in 3 years' time. The challenge is, in the first year, you make a nominal amount of money, just like any new business. Now, fortunately, you don't have a capital investment like I used to have to put up $250,000 to launch a franchise. There's literally zero capital investment. But we want you to be able to quickly replace that $250,000 income, and now we have a solution for that if you have that heart and aptitude for coaching. 10,000 of that can be achieved through personal coaching. And with our compensation model, which is extraordinary for the industry. Self-sourced clients, you'll get 70-30 split. So on $20,000 in monthly billing, that's $14,000 to you. And at that level of production, you'd cap in 4 months. That's right, you heard me say cap. There's a $24,000 cap at Success Coaching, which is unprecedented for the coaching industry. In addition to that, because Success recognizes that while coaching can be very personally rewarding, it is also economically a time for money exchange. And so in order to create leverage for you, they've given you the opportunity to refer other coaches. And so you can earn 10% on the billings of a coach you would refer to Success. So if they're doing 20,000, which is only 10 billable hours a week, you make $2,000 a month, right? 10% of $20,000. So get yourself some combination of folks that are billing $100,000 in a month. I've done it in 7 weeks' time. Then you can then have a $250,000 income, half from your coaching yourself and then half from referring other coaches. Now, in regards to building out your organization, now that we've created this runway for you, we're gonna lay that foundation by having a database of the top 100 recruiters in your region, the top 100 production teams, the top 100 indie brokers, every icon agent and capper in your region, and the top 10 coaches. Then we're going to ask you to put on one event a month. In a quarter, you'll put on 2 Zooms and 1 in-person event. That will act as a funnel for your coaching business, and some percentage of those folks will perhaps also want to join your sales organization. We do create that effect by matching our very substantial database, over 500,000 in total, professionals in it, to Facebook accounts, and so that you can drop an ad right into their news feed. We also encourage you to have a YouTube channel and have them join our private Facebook group. Okay, so here's the plan. You make 5 calls to the top 100 recruiters daily. You call 5 production teams. You call 5 indie brokers. You call 5 icons, and you call 1 coach. It's 21 calls a day. It's going to be roughly 4 to 5 contacts. It'll take you about an hour and a half. That's it. And once you have about a 6-figure income, you can then hire yourself an independent sales associate to augment some of those icon calls. We support you with a CRM through Zoho, a dialer through Ring.io, and also help you to enhance that data so that you're calling with intimate knowledge of the person that you're trying to attract, either to coaching or to your sales organization. Now, following that plan, you're going to reach 500 agents in 3 years' time. I told you I did that. I did it in less. Okay, and then in 4 years, if you make that key hire of a person of comparable ability to you, you'll get to 1,000, and then 1,500, and in 5 years' time, 2,000 agents. That translates to $25,000 a month in 3 years, roughly $500,000 in net income in 4, and then $100,000 a month, or a 7-figure annualized income in 5 years' time. All right, so here's a summary of the plan. It's 21 calls a day. It's 105 a week. It's 420 a month. It's 4 hours a day of recruiting. 2 of those hours are actually in recruiting appointments. The other hour and a half to 2 is prospecting for them. We estimate that you'll be spending about 15 hours coaching per week. Okay, you could actually coach 30 clients. It's 30 minutes a week in 15 hours, but probably more likely you'll be coaching about 20 and then have some prep and some debrief afterward. That's your $250,000 from Success Coaching once you've referred your coaches as well. And you'll do a monthly event of value that's broker agnostic and appeals to the audience that you're trying to serve. And then we do one in-person quarterly event and attend 4 events per year. Once you have aligned with our team, we will partner you up with someone of similar talent to yourself that you would have support and accountability with, no additional cost in that. And I will sit down with you personally. Now, I've outlined a plan for you. Okay? This is a plan that I know is achievable, and yet it may not be precisely what you're looking for. You might want something a little less or more. Okay, either way, we can design that plan, and I'll let you know whether or not I think that plan is reasonable and if we can support you to make that possible. All right, now it's your turn. I've given you a plan to earn a $25,000 recurring income from your sales organization in 3 years' time, $100,000 a month in 5. That's separate from your coaching income, which we've determined we can get you to $250,000, half earned, half recurring. So, great opportunity, yet that might not be what you're looking for, okay? You might want something a little tamer, or perhaps you're even more ambitious, okay? I'd love to hear from you. Tell me what you want to achieve, and I'll sit down with you, and we'll see if we can make a plan to support that and make it happen. Thank you so much again for your time and attention.